car, chilling with cash and cars, but somewhere lost my past. It's hard now at the combo gym, getting back my art. With the fury inside, you can't match my spark. So, regard for a shot at your chest. I got the instinct to do it in this battle with death. This is my time to rise, you can't ride on my steps. I'm gonna win, and it don't matter who challenge me next. So I can power through you with no risk, leaving your soul twisted up in my closed fist. Take notice, I'm saying it's the coldest, baddest erratic fighter you can face on the foes list. The knockout king to all my opponents. I'm taking every moment to win, baby, I own it. Yeah, I stop the zoning with flurries and combinations, saying you a hate me, cause my skills are way great. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back from a glory, yeah. These guys talk big, but I'm more prepared. On my redemption road, I rip my foes when I trip and flip modes. You can't slip my blows. I'm on a comeback. It took out all the enhancements. In with the glow, I'm the champ that the fans hit. Hard, rugged, star-studded, and mighty, and leaving you all bloody and making your face ugly. Jab, hook, uppercut. Feel my blow when it impacts up your gut. You wanna try to beat the champ, you ain't tough enough. Sick and move through your best, and I counter punch. Man, a fake position ain't hitting for your brain, cause I train with the wisdom, gain vision through the pain. I will bang through the system, stay vicious in the game, and I'm back forever. You can't stop my reign. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. Put 'em up, show me what you got. I wanna see how you rock, if you're great or not. Wanna take my spot, better train the box. So with the game on lock and my ring won't stop. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. Back to rise, back to glow, back to fly, back to soar, back to war. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. I'm back to rise, back to glow, I'm back to fly, I'm back to soar, I'm back to war. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. Put 'em up, show me what you got. I wanna see how you rock, if you're great or not. Wanna take my spot, better train the box. I put the game on lock and my ring won't stop. I'm back to rise, I'm back to glow, I'm back to fly, I'm back to soar, I'm back to war. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flows. Fire when my passion flow. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow. Put 'em up, show me what you got. I wanna see how you rock, if you're great or not. Wanna take my spot, better train the box. I put the game on lock and my ring won't stop. I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to, I'm back to. Let the truth be told, I feel on fire when my passion flow.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, happy weekend, all that good stuff, whatever it is for you or wherever you are, whenever you're hearing this. I don't know, you might be on the toilet. So hopefully you're having a good dump if you are. But hello, everyone. Hope you all are doing good. And if you're back east in Florida, good Lord. I am so sorry about all those freaking hurricanes. I hope they stop, but I saw that it's two more popping up. Nadine and what was it, Oscar? Jeez Louise, what is happening there? So I hope everyone's away from that mess if you're in Florida. Oh, I love this. Nick, if you guys can't see, just said, not me, Melvin. Poop is complete. I am status green on poop. All right, that works. Paranormal Witch is in the kitchen cooking up a storm. But yeah, hello, Nick, Afro Samurai. Josue, hello. Hello, Kelvin. Hello, Paranormal Witch. I hope you all are doing well. Out of curiosity, are you cooking up a storm in the kitchen, Paranormal Witch? If so, can you send me some? Because, Lord, I'm hungry. I have been, well, I kicked my diet up a notch and I hate it. I'm sticking to it, but I hate it. Oh, hey, Maeve, welcome. Yeah, I absolutely hate it. And I mean, it's all gonna pay off. Short term, it's terrible. Long term, it'll pay off. But God, do I want something to eat so bad? I might just make today a cheat day and I don't know, get a chicken salad. Now I know what you're saying when you hear chicken salad. It's like, well, that's not really a cheat day meal. Well, you don't know the type of chicken salads I get. It's grilled chicken because I'm not a big fan of fried chicken. But anyway, grilled chicken, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, avocado, two types of cheeses, onion, only like raw onion, usually red for that, but I'm cool with white, can't stand yellow. Sometimes, very sometimes, green olives. I'll throw some croutons in, the son of a monkey's uncle. I will also add a little bit of chopped bacon. Uh, I like boiled egg in it, and I want. Good Lord, you hear that? I want. Um, I sometimes will cut up shrimp, throw it in there, and yeah, mix it up real good and just enjoy. So that's sort of what I want. Yeah, Josue, I got you. I can do that. Oh yeah, and happy Thanksgiving to you freaking Canadian folks. When is Thanksgiving? I don't even know when Thanksgiving is for Canada. Is it the 14th? I don't know. Maeve, inform us. I want to say it's the 14th, but I'm not entirely sure. The 10th or the 14th. I don't know. So next month is, of course, the USA Thanksgiving, and uh, I won't actually be doing anything. I will. I don't know. I might have a pizza or just get some Chinese. So that's pretty much it. I probably won't even get a pizza, just Chinese. And I will get the same thing I always get. Oh, wow. You guys, oh, all right. Looks like I got to get on the readings. Okay. Where's my notebook? Oh, it's right here. Where's my pen? Right here. Oh my God, I'm prepared. This is a miracle. All right. So, no, I'm not prepared because this pen doesn't work. As usual. I thought I was ahead of the game. I was not ahead of the game. Oh no, here's the one that works. Um, yeah, for Chinese, I usually get the same thing: orange chicken, kung pao chicken, barbecue pork, and chow mein, fried rice. I switch it up every now and then, though. I did recently get some teriyaki. Well, not recently. Recently is like 7 months ago. I got teriyaki chicken, and that was amazing. Oh my God. Okay, so let's see. I think Josue was first. Josue. And he has specific. All right. After Josue, Paranormal Witch. Two. Okay. And Kelvin. All right. General. So, anyone get up into any trouble this weekend, or have you all been saints? All right, and Afro Samurai and Nick. All right, got it. Alrighty, so let's get this show on the road. I should probably swap. Boop. There we go. All right. What do I need to know in regards to my finances? I'm struggling a little bit financially, so I'd like to know what's up. Alrighty. There's a specific deck that I use for finances, and it would be the one I don't have near me. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna we're gonna use the Druid Craft for finances and see what's going on, Josue. So we're gonna pull out 4 cards. Like I think that's a good number. 4. Yeah, 4. Or maybe 5. Should we go 5? No, let's stick with 4. I said 4, we're gonna stick with 4. And this is for Josue in regards to finances. And I need someone to remind me to get in contact with Bonnie so we could schedule a yapping at midnight. I keep forgetting to do that. Someone remind me, darn it. All right, let's see what is going on with Josue and finances. What is going on with Josue and finances? All right, let's give it one more mix and see what we got for you, Josue. Hopefully it'll be some good news. Oh, wow. Might actually be some good news. Okay. And then that happens. Oh, God. Oh, okay. All right. So it turns around. Okay. So, Josue, we have the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups. So, no pentacles, unfortunately, which is what we usually like to see when it comes to finances and material things in general. But that's all right. It's not the end of the world or nothing like that. But with the 4 of Wands, we're looking at things opening up. So, the door to earn a little bit more financially, it is going to open up for you. It's just going to take a minute. So you might be getting a new job soon or entering into a different position at work. I'm not entirely sure, but the door opens for opportunity to gain and have more. So that's good. That's what we want to see. That's awesome. The problem is this 3 of Swords and this 9 of Wands. So our 3 of Swords, some traditionally it's heartache, but in this case we're looking at things dragging on, and not just dragging on, it's I want to say not being mature with money and finances. In other words, you might be spending on extravagant things when you don't really need to. And it's almost a mindset that you have to change. You're going to have to give up something in order to come back to being whole. If you don't, then we have this 9 of Wands here. This, oh my gosh, I'm in a bad spot. This kind of sucks. Like, you'll survive. It's just not going to be pretty. So financially, you need to pull back and not spend, essentially. Save up. And it's partially a mindset. It's like, do I really need the 15? That might be a lot. Do I really need the 2 liter bottle of Coke when I just want a 50-cent can? It's that type of thing. So I would say that you're sort of stuck at the present financially, but opportunity for more and to get you moving and grooving, it's there. It will open up, but you need to be more mature and smarter with money and cut back, or you're going to be in for a world of hurt with that 9 of Wands. Now, our 3 of Cups here is kind of funny because it's celebration. It's having fun and going out and all that good stuff. And nothing wrong with it, but you have to know when to say no. Everyone likes a good celebration, but I would say with this 3 of Cups, you get too emotionally involved and you get stupid. So I would say cut that out, cut it back some, and let your finances breathe and replenish, which they have a very good chance to do. But cut back on the celebration a little bit. Instead of 3 drinks, have 1 drink. Or, if you're a player, get somebody to buy it for you or something. But just cut back and ask yourself, do I really need this? Do I really need to spend this? Don't be so extravagant, and have a couple of times where, instead of the 2 liter, you have a can, something like that. But ultimately, I think you'll be okay. It's just little changes you have to make to your finances and just being more mature with your money. And yeah, and opportunity is going to open up different position or work spot or something where you'll be okay. There you go, Josue. Okay, Paranormal Witch is up. And I want to know what the universe wants to say to me on my spirituality. Alrighty. You're welcome, Josue. Alright, what deck should we use for this one? What do you guys think about the Lost Hollow? Yeah, let's go with the Lost Hollow. Actually, no. Let's go with the Brady. I called an audible. So, yeah, let's go with the Brady. I feel like this one is better for that. All right, knock that energy off. That's something I picked up from freaking Bonnie, and now it's just a habit. And I sort of like the way knocking sounds, so don't know what that says about me. All right, universe, hear me. What does Paranormal Witch need to know? What message do you have for her? What guidance can you offer? Please do so in 4 cards or less. But what can you offer? I feel like I forgot to write Maeve's name down. Actually, I know I forgot to write it down. I don't know why that just clicked. But yeah, okay. Maeve is right before Nick. Okay. There we go. I'm sorry. That was just very random, but it literally just dawned on me. So, yeah. Okay. No messing up this time. Okay, let's give this one more mix for you, Paranormal Witch, and see what the universe has to say. What is your message? If you get the tower, I would start investing in Teflon. Now, I am joking, but if the tower shows up first, that would be something. But I don't think it will. I think we're good. All right, here we go. Oh my God. I cannot make this mess up. Are you kidding me? The freaking tower. No way. You can't. Oh my God. I was joking. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Um. Oh shoot. Well, darn. Don't I wish I could take that bag and like, yes, the tower's gonna show. I can feel it in my powers and my abilities. Oh my God. Okay, well, that's something. Did we will it to be or was it supposed to be? Like, that's one of those Matrix questions. Like, I don't know if you guys remember in the first Matrix movie where the Oracle tells Neo, like, oh, don't worry about the vase. And he's like, what vase? And he knocks it over, breaks it. And then she says, here's the kicker. Would you have knocked it over if I didn't say something? And now it's like, okay, would the tower have showed up if I didn't say anything? But okay, so anyway, let's get into this. That got me. That really got me. So, Paranormal Witch, who do you have? Oh, that's feathers. Okay. Had to take another look at that. So, you have the tower, the seven of feathers, the strength card, and the two of horns. This actually isn't a bad pull. This is quite a good pull because to me, just overall looking at it, this is about you rising up after a defeat and pulling things together, getting mess together. So our tower is destruction in this case. It is something collapsing. And just because something collapses, it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. We can see it um as boundaries being destroyed or barriers, something that's blocking you. So there is going to be a collapse or a change. Something moves out of the way for you. And I'm not taking it as a bad thing. I'm not taking it as your life implodes. I'm seeing it as movement, even though it might be in a harsh way, it's movement that's needed. And that takes us to the seven of feathers. Feathers are fire element. And for me, and the key word for this is power. And I think this is so you can see your actual rise to power. So you can see that you can handle stuff. And right next to that's another major arcana, the strength card. So I do think there's going to be some type of collapse or fall. And the universe is saying, hey, prepare for that, but don't don't be distraught when it happens because you already have the tools to handle it. And that's the biggest thing. We have the tools to handle just about everything. It's just we never utilize them. We don't utilize the tools that we have. Instead, oftentimes we just quit and give up and like, no, I can't, no, and it's like, no, don't do that. The tools are here. We have them. We can overcome. So you're going to have to overcome some mess. This tower is overcoming, collapsing so you can overcome, move beyond, and you have the tools to do so. You have the strength, you have the power. You just have to do it. It's no whining. It's put your rear in gear and do it. And if you feel that you can't do it by yourself, here's the beautiful thing. This two of horns, our union here. In other words, you're not alone. You can ask for help. Don't be so prideful. That's the other downfall of people. We're all so prideful and stubborn. It's like, no, I don't want to ask for help. I can do it by myself. It's embarrassing. Well, yeah, it is embarrassing sometimes to ask for help, but if you need it and it's there, ask for it. Nothing wrong with that. That takes strength. Like, it takes a lot of strength to say, hey, I need help. Please. It's not weak to ask someone to help you out, but you are most likely going to need help if you feel that you can't do it on your own or your confidence is lacking, which it might be. But this tower and the universe in general, I would say it's preparing you like, hey, boundaries are going to come down or barriers, and you're going to have to be tough. You can handle it, but if you're afraid, don't worry. You got extra help here. They have your back. Just do it. Like Nike. Just do it. So, overall, Paranormal Witch, you have to be stronger than what you are. And you have to take things more head on and not run away or feel like you can't or be scared. You have to face your fears head on. And if you truly feel you can't do it alone, it's okay. Ask for help. You are going to have help in your corner, whether it be from the universe or a friend or coworker, whatever. It's there. Utilize it. Find the strength to utilize it. But yeah, so there you go, Paranormal Witch. Oh, and Nick, this is the Brady Tarot by Emmy Brady. Like, it's just really freaking awesome. I love this deck. I don't use it too much, but man, it's just beautiful. All right, Kelvin, you are up and you asked for a general. Da, 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 do, 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 do. I want to. Could always use more. Um, yeah, let's just stick with these two for today, I think. All right, let's go with the Druid Craft here for your general and see what comes out. Shake, 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 da dun 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 dun. Shake, 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 shake your booty, shake your booty. Whoa, okay, these are popping. Obey, don't pop all over the place. Okay. Out of curiosity, like, I don't know if this only happens to me, but at rare times throughout the year, do you guys ever get a weird influx of flies? Like, just out of nowhere, they just show up? Because today, all of a sudden, it was about 8 or 10 flies that just showed up. I don't know how they got in here. I mean, I dealt with them, but they just came out of nowhere. And it's annoying. It's like, how did you even get in here? Where are you from? Okay. It's so weird. Like, I wonder if there's a yeah, I'm wondering if there's like a hole or something or some type of little opening or what. But yeah, just odd. Okay, let's give this one more mix and see what we got for you, Kelvin. Here we go. Oh, movement. Nice. Oh, movement and celebration. Movement, celebration, and letting go. Oh, movement, celebration, letting go, and reflection. Okay, so where do we start here? All right, so we have the Six of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Moon. And this is quite literally what I said: movement, celebration, letting go, reflection. So, with our Six of Swords here, we're entering a better spot. This is our movement, not just physically, but mentally, moving mentally better and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. That's awesome. We want that. And that leads to an emotional celebration where it's like, I did it. So it's proving to yourself that you got it done. You can do it. And quite possibly good news that you are receiving and you're able to move on from nonsense. This Five of Cups is a bit of the oddball out because this is being given what you can handle and letting go of things that you can't handle or it was too much. So I feel like with these three cards in general, it's you finally or you learning how to let go of things that's just not going to help you or do you any good, or even things that weren't helping you or doing you any good going away, and you being able to focus on the positive, on your movement, your mental health, and being happy and all of that, the good stuff. So that's what I get from these three cards, and it leads to a celebration, but this is almost like a quiet celebration. Even though we got three guys here and like, hey, drink up, buddy. It's more of a quiet celebration. And again, it feels like it's proving I can do it. I did it. This is a personal accomplishment that you succeed at. And again, it's like you learn to let go of what doesn't help, or things that aren't helping you vanish. They're gone, no coming back. And you're moving on from that. So moving forward in a positive manner, in a positive way. So really, really good. We like this, especially the letting go part. People, myself included, sometimes just hang on to stuff for too long, and we have to learn how to let go. Otherwise, we're stuck, we get headaches, and just no good comes from it. I mean, I probably should let go of my dislike for a teacher from way back in third, fourth, and fifth grade, and yet I still dislike the old crow. So, I mean, she's probably dead by now anyway, but still. So we do have to let go. So you're letting go of something, or it has let go, and it's helping you move forward and celebrate a personal victory. And then we come to our moon card, our reflection. Sometimes with the moon, I feel like, hey, there's deceit going on, a little deception. You're not seeing what you should see. But in this case, I feel like the moon is lighting the way and it's having you reflect on your journey so you could be appreciative of how far you've come. I think that's what this moon is, because all of this is about your journey, your movement, overcoming. And this moon is like, reflect on it, especially if you're feeling bad. If you feel you're not where you want to be, like let's say you started lifting weights and you went from 5 pounds to 15 pounds, but you were like, oh, I should be pumping out 20, 25, that type of thing. But the moon's like, no, look at where you started. Before you could barely lift 5 pound dumbbells. Now you're pumping with 15 pounds. That's a significant increase. Like, legit, guys, if you ever get into dumbbells or weights or whatever, man, jumping up 5, 10 pounds, that's significant. That is, you'd be surprised how heavy it actually is once you start doing it. It's crazy. It's like, oh my gosh. But anyway, fact of the matter is, reflect on how far you've come and the path that you've taken and feel good about it. Celebrate it because you've been kicking butt, and let go of that negativeness, and let go of not meeting a goal. Like, it's okay if you don't meet a goal as long as you're still going forward towards it. It might just take longer, but just keep going forward. But like I said, it also feels like things have let go of you. So do some reflecting, celebrate yourself, really, truly celebrate yourself because you come a long way, and realize that. Celebrate how far you've come. But yeah, there you go, Kelvin. Yeah, you could get another reading, Josue. I don't mind. That's no big deal. I mean, it's no rule that says you can only have one. Holy Christ, for the 500 pound. That's amazing. Whew. Uh, Hold on. Let me put Josue here. That is really amazing, Maeve. I couldn't imagine. I don't go to the gym or anything. I do home workouts, and I have started beefing it up a little bit, and I have been doing, oh my God, jump squats with 15 to 20 pound dumbbells, and oh my gosh, I can only get 2 rounds out. It's a 3 round thing. Um, 315, what is that? So it's supposed to be about 45 total. I can't make it to that 45 yet. But, well, you have to wait, Josue. People are ahead of you. So we'll get to, I'll circle around back to you, but folks are ahead. Yeah, and seeing the little improvement goes a long way. I think what happens is we want things to just happen overnight as quick as possible. And part of that has to do with the society we live in now, because you could get everything at the press of a button. And so why can't I be improved with taking a pill or hitting a button? It's that type of thing. But slow and steady, build yourself up, goes a long way. For the 500, that's amazing, dude. Congrats to you. Oh no, I didn't take it as flexing or anything. I think it's freaking awesome. Yeah. Well, you know what? I think it also depends on the workout. Like with cardio, for instance, you'll actually notice an improvement in cardio if you're consistent in about 2 weeks. You'll definitely see a improvement. You'll be like, whoa, okay, hey, I'm going 2 minutes longer than before. I think, yeah, that's probably the quickest you'll see something is with cardio. Although personally, I hate cardio. I don't like it, but it can go a long way. But the thing is staying consistent and being mental. Being mental, wait, that's not right. It's having that mental conditioning, and it's like, yes, do it, do it, do it. You have to fight yourself at times. But anyway, let's go to our next guy, and it is Afro Samurai. Alrighty, and for you, Afro, I will use the Lost Hollow. I will probably always use the Lost Hollow for you, only because of the name, and this reminds me of a graphic novel or manga, so that's that's the only reason. I tell you what's wild, man, how much sleep actually matters when it comes to just trying to be more fit and lose weight and everything. Jeez Louise, I had no idea how important it was until I saw that I wasn't getting enough of it. Waking up sluggish and stuff like, oh my God, I don't want to do this. Sleep goes a long way, and just having that rest. Uh-oh, did we lose Afro? Or did you want a general reading? I can't remember. I think you wanted general. Yeah. Oh gosh. I for me, I think the diet is actually the hardest part because I like eating. you know, I like a good cheeseburger and stuff. Like I like all the things that are bad for us. I like it all times two. Well, just about all of them. I was thinking the other day. No, not the other day. I kid you not. The night before last, I woke up thinking like, "Oh man, that was a good cheeseburger and fries. It had bacon on it." That what's insane is like I haven't had a cheeseburger with fries and everything for a very good gosh darn long while. I think I had a dream where I was eating a freaking cheeseburger. We're Americans. Oh, okay. I can do that for you, Afro. Alrighty. What's going on with Afro's lady? What is happening with her? What's going on? What is happening with Afro's lady? All right, let's give it one more mix and see what. Whoa, okay. Let's not give it one more mix. All right. It just wants to pop out, so fine. We can do that. Ooh. And one more. Uh-oh. Well, Afro, looks like you got a crazy one here. I shouldn't say that. That's kind of mean. Not crazy, but lively. There we go. That's a nice way of putting it. You got a lively one. All right. So we have the 9 of Cups, keyword happiness, the Sun, temperance, and the Queen of Swords. I'm going to start with this Queen of Swords. So I always say this, but this Queen of Swords, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the actress from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I don't know why that is. I couldn't even tell you. But she looks crazy and she cut off some dude's head and all that. So she's not a happy Queen of Swords. I would say this is reflective of whatever whatever, not whatever, of the woman that you're interested in, your lady. And I would watch out for her temper. She might have a bit of a temper. I don't think she means to lose her mess or go off or anything like that, but she can mouth off. Like, you'll know when she's not happy. That's a good way of putting it. Boy. But saying that, we're dealing with the sweetness as well. Since this is swords, we are looking at air elements, so cerebral to a degree. And definitely would not put up with your mess, or not all the way, just slightly, but only slightly. She's a little crazy in a good way. This is good crazy. This isn't, oh my God, the porn star I had to deal with crazy. Never go that crazy. Oh my God, don't go that crazy. But this is acceptable. But it is someone who, when you're in, you're in. So it might be some trust issues here. And it takes a while to really get her to truly open up. On the surface, she'll be fine and happy and smiling, flirty. But deep within, I want to say it's her thinking, seeing, noticing. And maybe she won't say it right away, but, she'll say stuff. She'll notice it. And she might bring it up later, which I guess that's a trait all women have. Do you remember on July 10th, 1999? It's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? How do you remember that? So, she's an interesting one, we'll just say. But definitely, she has a side to her, and it can be known, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I actually do think it's a good thing, because you don't want someone who is crazy, submissive. They won't challenge you or speak up and all that. She might be quiet, keep to herself, but she'll challenge you when need be, and that's a good thing. You want to be on your toes sometimes. All right, so go into our three cards here, and I love how we have the three whites, and then the three cards that are primarily white, and then the inversed here. I think that is so cool. So, I'm sorry. She's a project manager and a Taurus. I am sorry. Just feed her and you're good. That's it. Just bring her some cheesecake. Okay, so happiness, or this Nine of Cups, is interesting because the keyword is happiness, and it is saying that we have a bit of a connection here. There is something to be said. There is potential for longevity. This isn't someone who's just going to walk away. The problem is it's hard seeing what they're all about at times. She's somewhat of a fast mover, but a slow mover. So, yeah, she'll wiggle her bum, but it's like, well, you can't touch it yet. I'm interested, but we have to go at this certain pace. Like I said, it might be some trust issues here, not from you, but a previous relationship. And it's having to get through that. The sun is interesting because we're looking at energy coming back, coming full circle. And I want to say that as far as quickness, I think you will be an official item probably winter time, in the holidays. I feel like she's a romantic, and I think that's when it kicks in. She's a romantic. I don't know. I can't get that out of my head, but she feels like she's a romantic. She likes things in a somewhat traditional manner, and I think treating her to something special, surprising her, like really surprising her, not necessarily making a grand gesture. So, don't do a flash mob at her work and like, I love you, baby. Get over here. Don't do that. But something like, I don't know. Well, I'm in California, so I'll just say randomly taking her to Catalina Island that would be like, oh my gosh, no one's ever done this for me before. This is awesome. Wow, you actually like me. What's happening? Just that type of thing. Just something spur of the moment, random, just for you. Not necessarily a public grand gesture of, I love you. Not that. But I'm thinking winter holiday time. I I think that's when you become official. Temperance is saying just keep going how you're going. Normally I sometimes think temperance is like get get out of the ordinary, break the rules and go wild. But in this case, I think it's follow the format, don't do anything too crazy, and you'll be fine. Things are going how they're supposed to go. You don't need to rush it. You don't have to worry because if she weren't interested in you, she would be gone. I think you just have to be cool and go forward and let things take their course. But I'm thinking because of this sun and energy going around and round in a cycle, I'm thinking winter, holiday winter is when you become official. But she already likes you. She's a little crazy, but she likes you. I don't think you have anything to worry about there. And it's longevity here because she's looking at things from a long term perspective. And it's like, okay, well, I'm not going to invest or waste my time on someone who's not worth it. Well, it depends. There are levels to crazy, Nick. There are levels. She's within acceptable levels. Like when I say crazy, I mean like she will speak up. You know, she'll challenge you. She might be a little odd at times and I don't know, sleep upside down on the couch or something. It's like what weird. Like what are you doing? That type of crazy, not the type of if you don't love me, I'm going to stab you. You know, not that type of crazy. This is acceptable crazy because it's the challenging and it's fun. It's you can't exactly tell what she's going to do, but you know it's going to be within levels. That's what I mean by crazy. So, yeah, nothing terrible here. Um but yeah, I think you have a love connection and you just need to let it move forward. I'm thinking again, December holiday time. Um, do something romantic, like a very nice romantic thing, and don't worry about it too much. Like, don't be nervous about it. If she didn't want you, she'd be gone. Like, she's there for a reason. She likes you. She might have issues sharing her emotions or saying that, but her actions prove it. I that's yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Her actions prove it. But yeah, just give her a cheesecake and you're good to go. Semi joking about that. But yeah, there you go, Afro. Congrats. I'm saying it now. Congrats on your dream girl. That's freaking awesome. Alrighty. Maeve, you are up. Oh, how do I? There we go. I don't know why. I was having a mind fart. And Josue, I don't actually work with any deities. I am solo all the way for the most part. I know about the stuff. I just don't really practice it because it's just not for me. Okay, so I think we will swap back over to the Brady for you, Maeve. Oops. There we go. Shake that energy off. Not religious. No, not religious at all. You know, you're the second person to ask me that today. Oh no, it's nothing to be sorry about. No, I don't. It's nothing bad. I mean, folks have to. I mean, it's just a question. I just thought it was funny. You're the second one to ask me that. So yeah, it's nothing to be sorry about. You're good. I'm good. Everyone's good. Good. I have worked with Freya, and you know what? I don't want to tell the story because I told it on an upcoming podcast, and on oh my gosh, I'm flaking out on Divination Witch's channel. So I don't want to say what went on with Freya. You'll have to wait and see when Divination Witch puts that up. So should be next week. And yeah, Nick, you got to remember witches, or whatever, it's not a term that it's no gender associated with it. It's universal. Male, female, you're all witches. And you know, it wasn't until more modern times where we associate witch with the female and all of that. No, warlocks, you don't actually want to be called the warlock too much. That's not necessarily a good thing because warlock traditionally means betrayer or someone who's untrustworthy. So a warlock, it's not the most positive thing in the world. So if you were called a warlock, you betrayed your order, your oath, or something like that. You rebelled. Now, what's interesting though is there can be something positive happening with warlock too, because you might be rebelling for a good reason. You know, you might be turning your back on this because I don't know, they're scumbags and you're calling them out. So it's not always a bad thing, but yeah, warlock traditionally you don't want to be called that. But yeah, witches, it's equal. It's everyone is included. It's a universal term. Uh okay, so Maeve, did you want a general or something specific? I think it was general. I can't remember though. I forgot to write it down. General. Okay. So yeah, using the Brady for you. Let's give this one more mix and see what we got. Whoa. I say that's the card shootout everywhere. Let's try that one more time. There we go. That's better. Totally messed that one up before. Oh, shoot. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. This is interesting pool. This, it's going to sound weird, but this almost, just looking at it overall, it almost feels like avoiding depression or getting away from it, or just not always having the best thoughts and stuff like that. Just overcoming things that weren't good, or oppression, or something like that. And just or not but finding yourself again and getting back into a certain groove and feeling. So we have the father of arrows to start, and this is the equivalent to the king of swords. And it's seeing past, like understanding yourself, your mind, your mentality better, and seeing past lies and nonsense, and even walls of illusions or delusion, not being delusional, and accepting things for what they are, and just trying to get past that. The nine of arrows here, anguish. This is that dark part. This is that hurt and that pain. Now, I don't necessarily think you're going to be dealing with some hurt or anything like that. I don't think that's happening. I think it's getting over it and establishing, or again, reconnecting with yourself after being hurt, or again, depressed, or just not in the best space mentally all the time. And it's like, oh, I gotta get out of that. So it's almost like fighting back. It takes time, but it's fighting back and trying to get away from it after taking time off, after, I don't know, maybe having a scream, a cry, or punching something, preferably a punching bag. But if there's a little weasel there and you can punch him and get away with it, I won't tell. But it is getting over that, and that takes us to this now seven of arrows, guile. And it's dodging, it's avoiding, it's learning from the past. You know the signs, you know what to look for, you know what you'll accept, what you won't accept. And you'll tell somebody or something to kiss your butt and suck your uh, uh, other places. Caught myself, but you get what I'm saying there. um, it's learning to say no. It's learning to walk away from things that's just not going to bring you peace or happiness, and it just does nothing for you. You're away from that. It's like, been there, done that, never again. And it's seeing that. So I don't know if you have to deal with some painful truths recently, not so recently, I'm not sure, but it's truly healing from that, getting away from that, getting over it. And yeah, exactly, knowing what to look for, what you will accept, what you won't accept. And again, telling people to fall off a cliff if need be. I mean, I don't think you really, well, no, you might be a serial killer. We don't even know it. I don't think you're a serial killer. I will not put that out there, but it is knowing when to tell someone to just go away. Like, you have no good intentions for me, so you need to just leave because you don't want to be hurt anymore. And it's interesting too, being that these first three are all arrows, so it's dealing with the mind and stuff. So we're looking at someone who is analytical as sin and trying to understand, trying to absorb and see things from this perspective, that perspective. It truly is understanding, but there are folks who try to take advantage of that. They're not smart enough to do so, but it's like they do. So I I feel like you're moving away from that, moving away from that hurt. It's like, nope, you're gone, no more. And that takes us to the chariot. And the chariot's awesome because this is showing that you are moving forward in a positive direction, in a positive way. And you are bettering yourself. You are now seeing better things, experiencing things. Don't be surprised if you do some traveling soon. That would be good for you. Like, so yeah, don't be surprised if you do a little bit of traveling. That would be awesome. And I want to say you're headed in the right direction for you. Things going forward. You're not you're not being dictated to. You're not being told, "Hey, you need to do this. You need to do that." No, it's like, "No, I'm going to make my own choices, my own decisions and take the wheel of my life and I go where I want to go." So, it's reestablishing your power, being in control, especially after letting mess go or getting through it, getting past it, and coming to that realization. And, just honk at them. Beep, beep, get out the way. I'm in charge here. That's the cool thing. You being in charge, you're heading in a better direction for you. And definitely think about doing some traveling. Like, you might be traveling soon with this chariot. So if you come to California, look me up. I'll buy you a cheeseburger. And actually, there is a spot. Now, you might get shot going over there. I'm not making that up. But my God, they have the best gosh darn burgers in Southern California. And I will fight anyone over it to prove it. But anyway, Maeve, I think you dealt with some stuff. I think you understand that you have to let go and tell people off from time to time, but you're going in the right direction. You're going forward. You know what you will no longer accept. You know what to look for, and it's not going to get to you any longer. You cut through the BS. But yeah, there you go. Not horrible, just too expensive. And in some ways, too liberal, but not horrible. You have to be here to understand it. You're welcome, Maeve. All right, Nick, you are up. Well, howdy, Nick. What what type of pool would you like, partner? Oh, wow, it's been... Yeah, I don't care. Go if you want another one, let me know and you got it. How to make it a successful trip. Okay. Oh, that's going to be a tricky one. All right. How can we make it as... Well, we are going back to the Druid craft for this one. Get that energy out and shake it good. All right, you'll be after Josue. So hold on, let me write this down. Afro. All right, cool. All right, how to make it a successful trip. Ooh. How to make it a successful trip. How to make it a successful trip. I don't know why, but I have the OJs in my head. Uh, for those of you who don't know, the OJs, they were a group from back in the day. a musical group, I should say. I just realized I said they were a group. What type of group? What does that mean? Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got for you, Nick. Oh shoot. Okay. Hmm. And interesting. Okay. So we have the Sun, the Ten of Swords, the Prince of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. Oh yeah, this one is the Druid Crab, if you're interested in it. So the Sun is yet again, we're looking at revolving energy, like energy that's cycling, coming back. What you put out, you get back. And with that Ten of Swords, we're looking at severe, well, maybe not severe, but we are looking at fear, anxiety, worry. But this Prince of Wands is like, yeah, about that. Like I'm gonna go forth and do my thing regardless. And that Four of Pentacles, opening up, learning how to open up. So for your work trip to be good, you are going to have to put out that positive energy. In other words, don't just see it as a work trip. Don't just see it as you having to be there and do this and then leave. See it as a way to socialize, network, and actually open up. I feel like with that Four of Pentacles in particular, it's open up. It's not just you opening up, but hear what others have to say. People will open up once they understand that you're not rigid. I think that's something that folks might be afraid of. Once they see you're not rigid, let me hear you. And let's have a little bit of fun. Not too much fun, but just a little bit of fun. In other words, don't go to the strip club. Not saying you're that type of guy, but instead go get some hot wings or something. That would be better. That would be a much better alternative. And open up over a couple of drinks and a meal and just share some stories, network. And don't be afraid of that. With this Ten of Swords in particular, it's, I don't know, it's like worry and fear, and it's not necessarily from you. It could just be the energy from everyone, where it's like, oh my gosh, this is going to be terrible, I don't want to do it. People don't really want to go anywhere. It's like, but you can get rid of that, because you'll see like, it's not that bad, let's have some fun. Yes, we're working, it's for business, but we can still have a good time. We can still have some fun. Let's not be afraid of anything. So definitely you want to use this opportunity to socialize and network, but with the Sun, it's put out that positive energy. You have to be the example, to where it's like, if you're having a crummy time and you hate everybody, well, that energy jumps to other people and they have a crummy time and hate everyone. This Prince of Wands is like, nope, don't do that. Wands, magic, fire, let's make it happen, Captain. Put out the correct energy, and it's like, yeah, let's do this. You know what? After this meeting at this place, you, me, him, and them, let's go get some hot wings. Let's see who can actually handle it. You know what? Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say, have you guys seen this episode of The Office where Michael and Jan, they're trying to land a business deal and they go to TGIF or Chili's or Applebee's, someplace like that, and Jan is very rigid, all about business, not trying to get to know the guy, whereas Michael, he's having the time of his life with the guy, interacting while speaking about business and just having fun and not letting loose, but just loosening up. I almost feel like that's the type of energy you need to where you can still be business minded and you won't cross that line, but it's like, hey, loosen up some. All right. We're not at corporate. We're here. Have some wings on me. Tell me about yourself. How did you get into this? Let me tell you one of my mess up stories where, I don't know, I took a dump and the president just happened to be in the bathroom. It was terrible, just something silly. And that takes all that fear away. You have to level, I feel like. And again, open up. Once you open up, everyone opens up. And these energies really start flowing and doing good. So, yeah, there you go, Nick. Hopefully that helps and makes sense for you. But yeah, there you go. I have never been to a strip club and I just see what Josue said and I couldn't imagine spending thousands. I would not like myself very much. That's insane. Don't do that again, Josue. It's not worth it. Especially if you can only look and not touch too. Like, man, you're not getting the better end of that bargain. Oh, you're welcome, Nick. Okay, Josue, we circled back to you, and let me see what you said here, because I know you asked for it. Where was it? I know it was here somewhere. Or am I crazy? Ah, here it is. Okay. So you'd like to know if Lilith has been around. Oh boy. Yeah, Lilith and I have history. All right. You'd like to know if Lilith's been around you. You've had female figure visit with you several times during sleep paralysis. A friend of mine saw her as well and said it was Lilith. Okay. Oh, dude. Man, don't fall for that scam again. You're better off with, I don't know, spending that money on anything else. Heck, at that point, may as well get an escort. Yeah, or a girlfriend. You'll spend just as much money and probably touch about the same. Uh, that's a joke. Don't no one take that literally. Okay. Darn. Lilith. You know what? Let's go to the Thoth for this. Let's see. Knock that energy off. What is the female figure? Is it Lilith? Actually, I should probably use the pendulum for this, to be totally honest. As a matter of fact, I think I will. Call it an audible here. And calling an audible. Okay. What is yes? What is no? All right. Let's do this. Sorry, moving the mic, guys. Okay. Are you, wait, what was yes again? Sorry. Okay, and what's no? Okay. Are you from Josue's side? Because this is what I want. I want someone from his side to come through, please. Yes. Alrighty. Now, the figure that he saw, the female figure, the woman, can you tell us who that is? If so, continue doing. Wow, this is coming through strong. Continue doing the circle. If not, go north to south, please. Can you spell it out who the figure is that he saw? Okay. L I L I Wait, you're going back to L? What is that? Lili? In other words, it's Lilith. Is that what you're saying? Like, let's just get to the point. Yes. So you're saying that the figure is Lilith. To confirm, can you go north to south, please? Okay. It's going north to south. It's saying it is Lilith. Is there anything Josue needs to do to better contact her or develop a connection? I should probably write out these letters, but how I'm angled, I can't exactly do that. B E A B BA or BEA. Still moving. T beat D E elm. I think that's ON. Beat demon. Beat demon. What do you mean by beat demon? Beat his inner demons? Is that what you're trying to say? Or beat a literal demon? If it's beat a literal demon, can you do nothing? If it's beat his inner personal demons, can you go north to south, please? Oh, it's going north to south. So beat his inner demons, whatever he's struggling with. And that's how he will connect with Lilith. Will Lilith help him with that? Will she help him overcome that? Y. What's after the Y, please? E. Y. E. Well, you're spelling out yes. Okay. I'll just, yeah. Yes. Okay. Anything else? Not really. Well, if it's nothing else, you can go completely still. And yeah, it's going still. Okay, wow. There we go. Um, all right, Josue. So looks like you have some work to do on yourself. So it confirmed that yes, it is Lilith that you saw or you experienced or felt, but you have work to do by beating your inner demon. So that could be like what you mentioned before, your spending habits, it could be alcohol. It's something that you have to work on yourself. Lilith will help you, but she will only help you if you actually start helping yourself. Because Lilith she can be tough, I want to say. She can definitely be tough, but she can also be that maternal figure that you might need. So be aware of that and take it a step at a time. Work on yourself before working with her, and it'll evolve and go from there. But yeah, there you go, Josue. So there you guys go. A rare treat. I don't use the pendulum board too much, but yeah. And if you're curious, oh yeah, no problem. If you're curious what this is Tiger's Eye. So, all right. So let me just put your name back in. Afro, you are up. And Nick is back. Okay. All righty. And let me go back to the Lost Hollow for you. And there's the ice cream truck. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it's passing by. Yeah, I wish I had money on me right now because I would probably run out and get some of those sour strips, those red vines or whatever they call them. Oh gosh, I was so addicted to those things. I could probably eat 2 pounds in one sitting. Upcoming luck and money. All right, you got it. Let's see what we got. What is happening with luck and money? Something we all need. What is happening with luck and money? Oh, dude, Afro, you have no idea how much I want. It's a lot of things that I want, but mostly dealing with eating. Like I don't know. I might, if I could talk myself into it, because I've been eating pretty good this entire weekend. I do know you actually need to indulge in some calories sometimes, or else you can go into starvation mode and all that mess. I might treat myself to some chili cheese fries. Okay. Okay, let's give it one more for you, Afro. one more for you, and let's see what we got for luck and money. Hello, Alexandre. Welcome. My God, what the heck? That is so funny. So primarily red, and then you got it. Huh. Nick is next, and if you want to be a part of it, let me know, and I'll write your name down. Where did I put my pen? I literally just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Alrighty. So, Afro. This is a this is a fun mixed bag here. So, yeah, I thought so. We have adjustment. The oh my gosh, what are you? Yeah, adjustment, the Prince of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Huh. So these two have keywords, pleasure and attainment, which I think is interesting, but adjustment is the one that's really kicking out because this is the balancer. This is quite honestly what you want, luck, money, and this is saying, hey, it's going to balance out. If you're low right now, it turns around and you'll go on a high. This Prince of Wands is saying, yeah, don't even worry about it. Still do your thing. Um, if you did a little some ritual work or candle work or whatever for luck and money and all of that, it's already in effect. This Prince of Wands is saying, like, don't even worry about it, because worrying about it is gonna make you freak out a little bit and want it more, and then you stop your own blessings. This Ten of Cups is saying you already have it, and that's the mindset you have to have and believe. You already have it. It's yours. Normally with tens, being that they're endings, and cups in general, I always like to say it's something leaving so you can have more, or seeing a kid off to college, they're advancing, you're happy to see them go, kind of sad, bittersweet. In this case though, it doesn't feel bittersweet. It feels like you already have, so don't be afraid to spend, because what you spend comes right back. Your luck is already high, it's already intact. You just have to believe it. Oh God, I sound like that Naruto. Believe it. Yeah. I don't mean to sound like that, but it's a truth to it. Believe it. You've already have it. You own it. It's yours. It's there. Spend it. Don't be afraid. Adjustment is, again, the balancer. It all works out. Like, you spend 20, you'll get your 20 back and then some. You don't have to worry about it. Now, the Six of Cups, pleasure, is trying to tell you, again, you don't have to be overly worried or overly concerned about luck and money. The Six of Cups, very positive card, by the way. It's like, yeah, go ahead and indulge a little bit. And again, don't worry about it. Don't cut yourself off. Don't say, no, I can't, I can't, I can't. In your case, you can, because of her. So Your luck and money, it's already balanced out. It's already coming back to you. You just have to actually believe it's coming to you, especially if you did a little bit of magic work, we'll say. It's already been heard, it's already done, it's already in the cycle. You just need to enjoy yourself, essentially, and not worry about it. Like, what's done is done, been heard, energy's out there. Now just enjoy yourself and let it come to you. It all balances out in your favor. And then sometimes you have to remember we have lows so we can appreciate the highs much more. And you're going to be on a high. So pretty freaking awesome for you. Send some my way, please. But yeah, there you go, Afro. All right, Nick, you are back up. We have circled around back to you. Yeah, no problem, Afro. Can I not put this up? Good lord. There we go. I don't know why that was so difficult. Put these back. What can you do in the next 90 days to improve your life situation? Okay, so 3 months. What can we do in 3 months? Ending of the year, too. So that's a very good question. Well, you know what? I'll treat you guys. We'll go back to the pendulum board for this, and we'll see what comes out. Where did I? There it is. Okay. Hold up. Just adjusting real quick. So sorry for the noise from the mic. I know it's annoying. Why aren't you folding down? There we go. That's what I wanted. Can you guys hear me okay? I think so. I hope so. If not, well, we're in trouble. Okay. What is yes? Oh, and what is no? And are you from Nick's side? Yes, you are, because normally it goes for a circle with yes. That's interesting. Okay, so what can Nick do to improve his life, improve himself within the next 3 months before the end of the year? What can he do? And you can be brutally honest. All right, where are we going? Where are we heading? G? Is that what you want? A G? Are you going to E? G E? Okay, G E T. Get. H. A. You going to P? Okay. P, are you going to spell out happy? Get happy? Come on, get happy. Ooh, wow, that was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but like I hold the pendulum a certain way and something like tugged on it and dropped a little bit. That was interesting. Okay, so sorry about that. But happy, get happy. Is that what you're saying? Get happy. Okay, how? What will bring Nick happiness? Oh, this is tough. Are you going to W? Oh, you're coming in strong. W. You want to reset? You don't want to go with the W? Yes, you want to stick with the W. No, let's switch to something else. No, let's switch to something else. Okay. All right. That's cool. Okay. So no W. L, E, A, L, E, A, V. Are you going to spell out leave? Okay. Leave. B, E, H, I, O, N. Are you going to spell out behind? Leave behind. Leave behind what, please? Oh, picked up again with the energy. D. Okay, D. What's after the D, please? R. To confirm it's R, can you go north to south? Yes, okay. D, R, I, N, K. Leave behind. Drink. I. Okay, drinking. Leave behind drinking. All right. So you think Nick drinks too much? Yes. Okay, leave behind drinking. A N D and oh, sorry, that's me. I'm moving my arm. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I know I messed things up. I'm sorry, but leave behind drinking and what's after the and? C A L L call. Elm. Is that Elm? No, you're not going to Elm. Are you going to C? All right, let's reset that one because I can't tell where you're going there. So this is after the call. Okay, still deciding here. S. Is it S? Is that where you're headed? L? No, not L. Okay, let's reset again. I'm sorry, guys. This is coming in a different way. And call. Okay. Leave behind drinking and call. So we're a bit stuck after the call. And it's okay. You don't have to rush or anything. Take your time. Because I know you use up energy and all of that, but take your time. Call what? Are we going to Y? No, not Y. Elm? Okay. Elm. Uh-oh. I think the energy's leaving. All right, come on. Just give us a little bit more after the elm. Please don't. Oh, it's gone. It stopped. It's ooh. Yeah, it's gone. I'm sorry, Nick. So, well, thank you for coming through regardless and sharing what you did. I'm sure it's helpful in some way. It's just we don't know the call part, but get happy and leave behind drinking and call. I don't know what the call could be, but it stopped. I guess it just ran out of energy. Well, it was something from your side, Nick. So chances are it could have been one of your spirit guides or just your own energy, your higher self, just something like that. But it was definitely a message. It's just I couldn't get that last part, and I feel bad for not being able to. But at least we have a start. So I almost want to say call out to it, like, call it for help, whatever it may be, because the energy, it didn't feel bad or anything like that. It didn't, it didn't feel deceptive. It didn't feel heavy or angry, but, it did tug like, oh, I got to get this out. Please listen, that type of thing. But it's, leave behind drinking. So for whatever reason, it wants you to not drink. That came through. And you got to get happy, but that's the thing. What will bring you happiness? So let's draw three cards real quick and let's see what comes out. And then Alexandre, or I'm saying your name totally wrong. I just feel it. But Alexandre, you are next. We're going to draw three cards for you real quick, Nick. And we'll do top, middle, and bottom. As I have an itchy face. Yeah, like it could be a spirit guide, it could be a deceased relative. That's what I mean. It's just something from your side, something that's around you. It's nothing bad, it's just around you. Like it might watch out for you, it might try to give you messages, it might try to guide you. Well, I mean, it is spooky season, so all right, one more mix. And let's see what we got. Top. Here's the middle. And here's the bottom. Oh. All right. Queen of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles, the world. The world was at the bottom, by the way, and that is the future for the most part. The Queen of Pentacles, I always see her as a mother figure, and the Prince of Pentacles here, it's protecting oneself, trying to get going, maybe even overly protective. So, looking at these three together, I want to say that we're dealing with a protective figure, a mother like figure that's watching out for you. And I think that might be why it came through. It's like, hey, I'm trying to watch out for your best interests. I'm trying to help you. I don't necessarily think it's your mother or anything like that, but or grandmother or whatever, but it's something that has those instincts of I want to protect you and help you and get you to where you need to be. With the world, it's completion. So the world is saying you do get to where you want to go. And And it's funny too because I'm looking at these guys and it's like, in order for you to get there, in order for you to improve yourself, it feels like you need to not exactly socialize, but you need activities, you need a hobby, you need something that you're passionate about, and to not be isolated and stew and all of that. Isolation is bad in the long term. So it's come up with a hobby, whatever it may be. Specifically here, this is why I'm saying come up with a hobby, because she's doing stitching. And when you do that, that's when you truly come alive and you start doing things for yourself. You fall in love with it, where it's like, oh my gosh, this is amazing, this is cool, this is, I want more. You have to find your thing. When you do, that's when you hit your completion. That's when things change for the better. Hard to get there, I admit, but you can get there. So you need a hobby. According to the pendulum, leave drinking behind. So if you can, no drinking, and don't isolate yourself. You're being looked after, you're being protected in the correct way, but at the same time, it's like, okay, now let's get something for you. Let's go out and do things. Let's get the ball rolling. You need this. So find a hobby. Find what you love, what brings out the passion. And try a lot of things. You don't need to just try one thing, because, it's no one size fits all. Let's say you go out and play basketball. That's not your thing. It's like, I didn't like this. All right, well, let's try taking some cooking classes. And it's like, hey, I kind of like that. That was pretty cool. I want more. Or it could even be working out. It's something that gets you going and flowing that you're missing, that you need. And I think you will be pushed in that direction. It's just up to you to leave that comfort zone, especially seeing this, and try. No matter what it is, even if you look like a goof while doing it, just try. And you will have your completion. So by the end of the year, looking at the world, you will definitely be in a better place, because I think you are going to try. I think you are going to leave your comfort zone and try to find your passion. And it's funny because even if you don't find it, you'll be doing different things, and that does a lot for us. And you will be in a better place. Mentally, spiritually, all that good stuff. You'll be in a better place with the world here. So just step out of that comfort zone and do your thing. All right, there you go, Nick. Okay, so how do you pronounce your name? Alexandre. You are up, and I think you're going to be the last person. I don't know if you guys heard it or not, but my stomach was grumbling very loud. I'm going to pull cards depending on the question, but I'm going to pull cards for you. So, yeah, you're going to be the last one, and then I am going to, I don't know, make some top ramen or something. General, okay. Alrighty. We can do that. Let's knock the energy out. And see what we can come up with for Alexandre. This is for Alexandre. This is for Alexandre. All right, let's give this one more mix. Ah, itchy nose. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, thank you. Really appreciate that. Thank you. I'm happy you enjoyed the reading. Thank you. Ah, why is this stuck together? Ooh. Okay, so Alexandre, you have some fun ones here. So the world, the 10 of arrows, the 3 of I think that's roots. I always get confused with this one, but I think it's roots and the the 8 of roots. Okay. So the world is completion. We are looking at changes occurring, upcoming if they're not already happening for you. And I don't think they're bad changes. I think they're positive changes. The world is completion. It is learning your lessons and being able to go on to the next thing, no matter what that may be. And this 10 of arrows is funny because traditionally the 10 of arrows, aka the 10 of swords, it's, well, this sucks. I got stabbed in the back and I'm dying. But this is literally playing possum. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the arrows didn't actually pierce anything. It's literally pretending to be hurt and dead. So, Alexandre, you might be a little bit of a drama queen, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. We all have our dramatic days. But this is saying that things aren't as bad as they seem, and you make it worse than what it really is, especially since you have your completion. So it's trying to say dial it back some and and realize what you have, appreciate what you have and realize it's not that bad. Like you're not hurt, you're not homeless, you're not one-eyed Willie. You're good. You know, realize that things could be a lot worse. It's not as bad as it seems. You're playing possum and you could be dramatic. Now, what's interesting though is this 3 of roots here because 2 is a party, 3 is a crowd. The key word for this is conflict. So there might be disagreements coming up for you with someone and they may not understand you. I don't necessarily think they're going to take from you, but they may not understand you. It will lead into some type of conflict, some type of nonsense that, let's be honest, you really don't want to deal with, but you're going to have to deal with. This 3 of roots is don't be stubborn. You know, learn to be flexible. You don't necessarily have to always hold your ground. You can come up and have a middle ground. You could come up with something that works for everyone and have a middle ground. Even though the person probably needs to go, someone needs to walk away, you can handle it in a certain manner. So watch your stubbornness. Oh, please watch your stubbornness because it can get you not in trouble, but it could just cause unneeded conflict and consequences, and it's like we don't want that, especially because you've moved on from the nonsense. You have a better understanding, but again, drama, a bit of a drama queen. So don't don't make something appear worse than what it is, because it leads into annoyance and conflicts, and no one leaves happy. So just be aware of that. Finally, the 8 of Roots, keyword being discipline. So our 8 of Roots is preparing for a change that's happening in your life, and it goes along with the world here. So yeah, you are, well, I'm going to be positive, and I'm going to say you are moving on up. Moving on up, moving on up, good, in a good way. We all like going up sometimes, and this is preparing for that, preparing for the winter, preparing for what comes next. So you need to keep yourself grounded and understand that there is a what comes next. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy that slaps you across the face. I think this is movement to where you might move to a new place, an upgrade. I don't think you're going to downgrade. I think you're going to upgrade. And oh, okay. To the hometown. All right. Well, maybe it is a downgrade. I don't know. It depends on what you consider an upgrade or a downgrade. But I think you need to prepare and get get ready to do that. I don't think it's gonna be bad or anything. I think it's gonna be good for you. Oh, okay, an upgrade. Okay, awesome. We want that. And I mean, just prepare. It's gonna be good. And you've earned it. I just think you have to watch out for being dramatic, so you can avoid conflict, which you might have some words, but I don't think it's going to be anything super bad. But ultimately, the world here is what really matters. This is the one that's like, yeah, you did it. Way to go. Congrats. So, overall, essentially, you're moving on up in the world. Don't be so dramatic. You've completed goals, you completed lessons, you've learned what you needed to learn, and you're being rewarded for that and able to go to the next great thing. So, yeah, there you go, Alexandre. All righty. So, a couple of nice reads today, I think, and we used the pendulum board, which again I don't use too much on stream anyway. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And what am I going to do? Going to close this out. That's what. I don't know what's happening Sunday. Is there anything good that I don't know. I think, yeah, pretty much eat. That's a given. So I have some noodles that I will be eating. Um, Thoughts on scrying? Oh, I actually know a couple of people who make scrying mirrors. I think scrying, it's something to it. I think it's legit to a degree. Sometimes our imaginations can take over, but I really do believe you can see certain things from it. But there's always a but to this. You have to make sure you don't put your imagination in it. You have to make sure you go in blank, not expecting anything, not trying for anything. But scrying, you got to remember too that you're opening up a portal as well. And you have to be strong about that. And you could be seeing traumatic things from your past that you have to deal with, or it could be upcoming things. It all depends. But yeah, I'm cool with scrying. It's not for me, but I'm cool with it. I've seen it. There is a picture of Bonnie, and I have to find it, where she was using her scrying mirror, and I kid you not, in the mirror, that was not her face. It looked like something completely different. It, it was trippy. I'll have to find that picture. Oh, thank you, Paranormal Witch. So, yeah, Nick, definitely go for it, but have a timer and do it like no more than 5 minutes. And if you can, set up a camera behind you, or some type of digital recorder, so you can see if anything picks up from it and all of that. But yeah, scrying is, it can be like, well, that's with anything though. Anything can be dangerous because no matter what, you're opening up a portal. Like me using the freaking pendulum board, that could be dangerous because you're opening up a portal. It Everything has potential to be, but you can't worry about it because if you worry about it, that increases the risk, and then you're calling stuff to you. Don't worry about it. Go in, have your protections. Like, no, I'm good. I'm confident. Nothing's gonna happen, and just do your thing. If you were doing some type of dark ritual while you were scrying, then we'd have an issue. Now, something that I don't agree with, though, is that there are some people who trap spirits within scrying mirrors. I don't like that. I have a very big issue with that. So, but scrying on its own, that's fine. Go for it. I think you'll be fine. I don't think you have anything to worry about. The risks are minimal. Ooh, excuse me. I just yawned. I didn't want to yawn into the into the mic, so hopefully I didn't. I could have just muted, but I forgot. But yeah, I think this is where I am going to call it. So I'm going to eat my noodles and probably fall asleep early because I was up extremely late last night doing a few things. But yeah, so thank you guys for hanging out with me and asking for readings. I hope you enjoyed and you were somewhat entertained. And if you weren't entertained, well, maybe next time. But thank you guys. I hope everyone has a good rest of their Sunday. Have a great Monday. And I will keep you informed on when the podcast that I was on with Divination Witch goes up. I'll link it all over. And yeah, you all have a good one, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye.